Hey, welcome to Greenlight. So today we're doing Blu-ray Tuesday movies and movies that are coming out on Blu-ray today. We got a couple movies like major stars coming out for a couple of I wouldn't say they're romantic comedies, but they're female-led comedies like Friendsgiving, and then I believe another film, and then as well as Parasite as a re-release on the Criterion collection, which is what you see on the title of this video and on this thumbnail. So we're gonna get started right away, and we got a lot to go through and a giveaway. And find out who won the giveaway for from our last video with Lighthouse at the end of this video. So we're gonna get started right now. All right. So, like I said, we got a couple movies out right now, some major films, and then we got a Blu-ray unboxing giveaway to do at the end of this video, and we find out who won the Lighthouse movie code giveaway. So we do a lot of videos like that and unboxing videos, and we got a couple of them coming out this week. At the end of this week for Halloween, I was thinking of doing a double feature. So the double feature will include two movies I haven't unboxed just yet. So Interstellar will have a movie code giveaway, and then the second video would be El Camino, which doesn't have a giveaway because there's no movie code in this one. I'm gonna just do a steelbook unboxing for El Camino. We'll talk about the Breaking Bad movie, and then we have Interstellar as well, the 4K, which I haven't opened and never owned the Interstellar, not even on Blu-ray. So this is going to be really cool, and we could talk about that. And I'll have a movie code giveaway for this film. So stay tuned at the end of this video when you can find out about these videos as well, which they'll come out most likely by Halloween, by this weekend. I'm looking to film them after this live chat and then record them and have them up by the end of this weekend. So by the end of this weekend, so we'll do that and get into that. So if you haven't done it already, please do it. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. The notification bell will let you know all of my new videos, filmmaking videos, Blu-ray videos, Blu-ray release videos, just like this one live that I do every week, every Tuesday. I try to get in around 1 o'clock Eastern time. In American Eastern time, so I usually try to get in around that time. So before I let you know any of the next Blu-rays, there's like I said, filmmaking videos and stuff like that. So please hit the like button on this channel when you give it a chance. My son's over here watching Mario YouTube videos and stuff like that, like video gameplays that he likes. So he loves to do that. So let's see. Let's get into our first movie. And our first movie today is going to be Friendsgiving. Ooh. My son gonna be like, hey. So this is Friendsgiving, and right off the bat, from what I could see, is I see Wanda Sykes, and I see a lot of big actresses here. Even Kat Dennings is in this as well. It's called Friendsgiving. I believe it had a different name before as well, Dinner with Friends or something like that. But let me know in the comments down below if you've seen this, if you've seen this trailer, and or if you've seen anything about this film. I'm looking to suggest this to my wife. It's a Lionsgate release, so it has a bunch of big major stars, even a lady here I see that was in the show Friends as well. So check it out. In the description below, I have IMDb links for this film and all the films that I talk about today, so you can find out more about these films. And every film that I talk about on this channel, I have an IMDb link for them on in the description below, so you can do that, and then comment down below and let me know if you're going to check this film out. So I don't have a back end for this. I've been looking around and scouring around for it, but I didn't see it anywhere to be found. So we're going to move on, and we're going to move on to our next one. This Friendsgiving is giving me kind of like a thought of Thanksgiving and everything like that, so I kind of put it in order. So the next film that we have is Last Christmas, and it stars Emilia Clarke. She was in Game of Thrones and Terminator Genesis. She played, I remember her most notably in Terminator Genesis, which was the one trying to revamp everything and kind of change everything, which was not Dark Fate, but this was Genesis, the movie before Dark Fate. And she played a Sarah Connor, a younger Sarah Connor, basically like a badass Sarah Connor coming from the first film, which didn't really show much of a progression, kind of like all the way up to the second one and all that stuff, and then leading into Dark Fate, which I kind of liked a lot. So just letting everybody know that one. Just moving on, but this film, Last Christmas, it's a romantic comedy about Christmas, and it came out like around the time the pandemic hit of last year, 2019. So just kind of pointing that out. So let me know if you've seen this film, if you got to check it out before the pandemic. If not, let me know if you are going to check it out. I'm looking to suggest this to my wife, but we do have a back end on this one. There's a Universal releasing, so it did have a whole marketing thing behind it. It was a fairly big production. From what I see here, there is bonus features, so we'll talk about that right now. I'm gonna zoom it in here. All right, so very cool. A lot of filmmaking stuff that can be learned from movies like this, and something I'm already noticing is something different. I'm just adjusting this a little bit here. Yeah. All right. So, from what I see here, this is directed by Paul Feig. Paul Feig directed Bridesmaids and a bunch of female-led comedies that are really, really popular and really famous, like really big, and they're actually pretty good. I mean, The Spy, I think it was called Spy. That one was pretty funny. I thought that was pretty hilarious, and it was directed by Paul Feig. It looks like there's a lot of special features here to suggest for a lot of people into comedy, into he does a lot of things sometimes. I'm not sure if that happened a lot here, but it could have happened a couple times here, even with, like I said, screenwriter Emma Thompson. But with some of the actresses here, some of the actors here, there could have been some improv, but I don't quite expect it here so much because of Emilia Clarke. I'm not sure too much of her background, but knowing that she comes from Game of Thrones, everything is more or less scripted. So, I'm expecting that here, but Paul Feig does a lot of improv stuff, and it happened a lot in the movie Bridesmaids, which is why I'm trying to mention that. But a lot of really cool stuff that I see here already is alternate opening and ending in here. And like I say, when it comes to deleted scenes or even alternate scenes are with screenwriters, is that you get to see here where they end up in the chopping block, what doesn't propel the movie forward, maybe help you kind of fine tune your screenplay a little bit more, make sure that every scene is more or less necessary, that are propelling the story forward, doesn't slow the story down for the audience. Sometimes it shows up more on a cut, on like the first or second cut of a film. When you're in the editing room, sometimes you'll see it. Usually in the first cut, you'll see some of the scenes just need to be shortened up a little bit and stuff like that. So a lot of these alternate openings and endings are just either shortened versions or just an entire alternate version. So for them saying alternate opening and ending, I'm really hoping it's just an entire alternate opening and ending. So expect either of that on there. There's deleted scenes. Obviously, I just explained all that with the alternate opening and endings and what you could expect from that and what you can learn from that as well. Blooper reels. Blooper reels are fun. I love that, especially in comedies. You not only can see how much fun they have in it, but you can see how they may have worked in some improv too. You could probably see how that's been worked out. Maybe the director will yell something out and they'll like cover up with gnat sound, or more like environmental sound, and sound from the environment of the scene. Maybe like bikes riding by, cars beeping, whatever have you, and they do that kind of stuff to like cover that up because the director suggested something, and then the actress or that actor says something that director has suggested to say, and it was like totally improv and something really quick that they did on set, but it worked out really well, and the scene worked out better, and it was better for it, so those are the types of stuff that I love and things that you can learn even from improv and micro budget films too as well. So a lot of things like this is good to look out for when you're a smaller production and you're trying to make short films, and you're trying to make a short film out of anything and you don't know special effects or anything like that. I always looked at these type of films and trying to see where, if there's something I could take from this, something not only I can learn from it and put it into my filmmaking, but maybe I could take a story part, like a story beat, in there, and just stretch it out and make it into its own original film. So a lot of people do this. Tarantino does this a lot, and just with a small scene from a movie or something like that, and then he makes it into this big movie where it's an original idea. Since everything has been done already, it's good to kind of like just take little things and then turn them, make them big, turn them into something more than what they ought to be when it comes to writing and everything. So that's what I love about these comedies. They have a lot of character in there for you to take from and learn from them, and that's good. And you need that as a writer. You need a lot of character in your characters. So comedies aren't easy to write, is I guess where I'm trying to get to. So comedies aren't easy to write. Comedies are movies that are tough to do when it comes to like, people say it's tough to make people sad, and it actually is tough to get through a script like that, but really to actually make a comedy and make people laugh and make it honest and heartwarming too, is a bunch of things, and that's tough. And that's not always easy to do. So it's good to learn from these types of movies. The next thing I see here is director and vision. So definitely going to get into the director here, Paul Feig, and getting more into his background and everything like that, of what he was looking for when it comes to this film and what they were looking to accomplish in this film. Try not to laugh. Okay, cool. That's going to probably be something about these blooper reels and getting into the director and everything, and his improv uses and everything. So that's cool. Maybe Emilia Clarke gets out of her norm with a scripted work and stuff like that. So Emilia recording session. I'm wondering if that has to do with something about making music on here or anything like that. Let me know in the comments down below if you're looking to check out this film, and if you know anything about this movie, if they're going to do, I guess, a recording session, if it's music-based and stuff like that. In this film, I don't really see that here too much. Forget about music of George Michael. Emilia Clarke. It's inspired by a George Michael music. So it looks like that's what it's a holiday movie. So that's cool, and it's musically based. Very nice. So definitely something to check out. And then they have after that they have Pure Golding, which I believe could have something to do with the film itself. So it's a little featurette. having to do with the film, and then Love Letter to London, since the film takes place in London. And then, so that's cool. So we'll probably see Emilia Clarke get into her norm with her London accent. So that's very cool. Feature commentary with Doug and with director Paul Feig. And director Paul Feig, since he directed Bridesmaids, we also have Emma Thompson, who's most notably a writer for Bridget Jones's Diary. So she's used to making films like this and really good films. So I'm definitely going to suggest this to my wife. This is a little bit more than I expected. A lot of people behind the scenes that are very, very strong in this world and in this genre. And then I see Anne much more. So most likely trailers and stills, production stills, and stuff like that. So that's what I'm expecting. This is a chock filled up with a lot of bonus features when it comes to when it comes to like a dramedy, I would say. I don't know if it's a dramedy. Paul Feig likes to throw in a little heart in his films, including with Bridesmaids. It was hilarious, but I wouldn't say that's like, they would try to make it into a raunchy comedy, but it had some heart into it. So when it has some heart, that's a huge thing. And that's something that even Disney does. Even though they break your heart in the beginning, they try to mend it throughout the film. So, they try to do that kind of stuff in these films nowadays, and they're doing really, really good with them. So check it out. Let me know in the comments below if you're going to check out Last Christmas. If you and your wife are going to check it out, or you and your significant other are going to check it out. Let me know in the comments down below. Me and my wife would love to hear about that. So moving on to our next film. We have I Was at Home, but ... This is an independent film. Again, we don't really have a back end for this or for the rest of these films, actually. Except for a horror movie in the next couple movies, Blu-rays I'm going to talk about. We don't have a back end for this one, and nor do I have for the next one, but we have them for another one. But some of these we don't, and then Parasite we do. So stay tuned for that. So I'm going to move on. This is has an IMDb link included in the description below. You can check out all the trailers, check out the production stills, click on the directors, the actors, the producers, writers, and check out all the movies they've made before, even movies that you have never seen before. You can open yourself up to a bunch of micro-budget films and filmmakers that you would have never thought would go anywhere, and then they do. This is a movie that was selected in Toronto International Film Festival, and that's not an easy film festival to get into. Trust me, it's these film festivals are expensive. They're like hundreds of dollars just to get in, just to enter in, and you may not even get selected into them. A lot of the film festivals I get into, I try to get into a lot of free ones right now until my budget starts to rise up and make do with what I have, because there's already a lot. And for 90s filmmakers, in 90s filmmaking, movies like Clerks with Kevin Smith, they didn't even have that. So they didn't even have that. El Mariachi, Robert Rodriguez, and Quentin Tarantino with Reservoir Dogs, they didn't have just like that easy access like we do now when it comes to like free film festivals too. So I take advantage of that and make do with what I have to hopefully acquire a bigger budget. So for them having that chance, more power to them, and I give it to them for that. And they even have a Blu-ray release. One day I hope I get to have a Blu-ray release, but I do luckily have a streaming, which a lot of people have access to as well. So if you're interested in finding out more about like streaming and streaming your own films, let me know in the comments below of this video or any videos. I talk about filmmaking all the time. I know my son is like trying to scream over me. Sorry about that. But I rambled on anyway, so I'm going to move on to our next film. And our next film is Attack of the Unknown. And this is like an alien, an independent alien action film. It looks like alien takeover type film or something. So let me know in the comments below if you're looking to check this film out. Okay, Logan. I know you're looking back over here because I quiet down. I'm not done. I love you. So, okay, so this is Attack of the Unknown. So, like I said, with all these films, shh. Oh, yeah. Because now you're doing it on purpose. He's 4 years old, so I have to call him out on things now. Hey, shush. Thank you. Because you're not being very nice. You're screaming. You're trying to talk over me. So, like I said, Attack of the Unknown, there's links in the description below for this film so you can check out all the trailers and everything like that. And I love pointing out these type of movies because, and I'm going to mention more about it in the next film as well, is these type of independent films and getting their notoriety and getting their distribution, which is everything for a filmmaker. So, even though you don't have like major stars and stuff like that, don't let it fool you. You can still get distribution. You can still get your film out there, and you can still make films too, if that's something that you want to do. So let me know in the comments down below if that's some of your interest, and if you're going to check out Attack of the Unknown. Again, IMDb links in the description below. Let me know in the comments if you can check this movie out. Moving on to the next one is Spine Chiller. So Spine Chiller is a Halloween type movie, independent movie. And this one got me a little excited because when I saw the back end, I was really excited about it to suggest it. So this is an independent horror film. I do have an IMDb link in the description below for this film, so take a look at that and check it out. And I'm going to fade in and bring in the back end here. So the back end here does have special features, and that's something really cool, and I love seeing when it comes to independent films like this one. Independent films like this one, when they don't when they get their distribution, they're lucky to even get the distribution. For them to even have like a full package type of thing, a deal here going on. They have a commentary from what I see here. Let me zoom in. Let's zoom in here. Logan's being really good. But he's smart. He knows we talk about him now. And like, he knows that I say stuff on here about him as well. So he tries to like talk over me or whatever. I don't know. But kids do that kind of stuff. So I'm going to zoom in here. This is special features include commentary, making of featurette, trailer, and local ad teaser, which is really cool, a local ad teaser. So they most likely put it in the local news and got it into a local news station and promoted their film coming out either in a local theater or suggesting it's coming out eventually on Blu-ray. So check this out. That's really cool, and it's a lot of stuff here you can learn from just being an independent filmmaker, and things that you really need, like a commentary, making of featurette when it comes to like distributing your film on Blu-ray and making it fun and at least something hefty for for your fans of your film. And that's what I hope to do, in my next couple films, is eventually getting into a making of featurette. I'll definitely have a little making of documentary of my documentary and I'll release it here. I'll most likely have it on my personal channel, and I'll promote it here on Greenlight and suggest it. I might have like a little trailer or something, if anything. If not, I'll suggest it here on this on Blu-ray Tuesday when it's out, and it'll be out most likely November 1st, which will be the actual documentary. So in November we'll talk about it. So I love that. This is very inspiring. It has making of featurette here, and making of featurettes when it comes to these type of independent films have a lot of things, maybe even stuff that you have to read in between the lines, things that were cut in, and maybe with music and stuff like maybe montages, if anything. It all depends on how they cut it up, but I'm really excited to check this out. And let me know in the comments down below if you are going to see this, and if you do, come back, let me know in the comments down below how long this making a featurette is and how and what you learned from it. Let me know, because it could be like 10-15 minutes. It could be a lot longer. Since it's an independent film, it could be like a 30-minute featurette or something like that, and they really show you kind of like almost an uncut behind the scenes type of deal. So very exciting stuff here. So we're going to move on. I'm going to move on to the next film. I believe it's a documentary. It's called Mighty Ira or Ira. I could be saying that wrong, so let me know in the comments down below if you've heard of this film and if you're going to check it out. I could be butchering the name there, so let me know. It's about a civil liberties story, a foundation for individual rights in education production. Very nice. So let me know in the comments down below if you're looking to check this out. I have IMDb links all in the description as well for you. So you have a trailer, you can check out the filmmakers and everything like that. So let me know if you're looking to check it out in the comments below. So I'm going to move on to our next one. Our next film, I think, is a documentary as well too, and it's called Defying All Odds. So the power of healing lies within you. Well, okay, so this is like a cells type of thing with your cells or something in there. I'm not sure what the lies have anything, maybe something that we were told about our genes and stuff as human beings, which is interesting because it's going to go on to a documentary we're about to get into in our next one. But let me know in the comments down below if you've seen or heard this. In the description below, I have IMDb links for Defying All Odds. So let me know if you've seen this or if you're looking to check it out. So I'm going to move on to our next one. And this one here is called Two-Face, The Gray. So obviously, it looks like an alien abduction type documentary. I don't know if it's an abduction documentary, but it's an alien documentary. Let me know in the comments down below if you're looking to check this out. I haven't checked this trailer out just yet. I am interested in checking it out very soon. It looks quite interesting. It's not over, it says up here. So let me know in the comments down below if you have seen this film, or you're looking to check it out, or looking to purchase it on Blu-ray, and let's have a conversation about it. I love talking about aliens and all this stuff as well. I'm into the show right now, the X-Files. I'm kind of late into it. I think I've seen shows sporadically, episodes sporadically all around, and I've bumped into them already now, watching it full through Hulu, and I'm having fun with that. So let me know in the comments down below if you already seen X-Files and you're interested in all this kind of stuff, and these alien conspiracies and things like that. So very, very cool. I like, I know a filmmaker, and I've talked to him a couple times before. I haven't talked to him in a while. He moved to Australia, and he was most notably, his name is Oren Pele, and he directed Paranormal Activity, and then a film later on he directed called Area 51, and it was like this found footage type of stuff at Area 51, which I thought was pretty cool for fans of that, if you're interested in that kind of stuff. So this is kind of reminding me of that, which seems pretty cool. So let me know in the comments down below. And let me know in the comments down below, yeah, if you've seen this, if you're going to check it out, and let me know what your thoughts are. I may check it out because of your suggestions. So we're going to move on to our prize one today, our big release today, which I'm pretty excited for, and I'm thinking of purchasing for myself as well because I haven't gotten it just yet, and it's Parasite. This is the Parasite, the Criterion Collection Parasite movie. So we're going to kind of explore this. This is Best Picture for 2019. Talks a lot about rags to riches type, not really rags to riches, but the rags versus the riches, and basically talking about all that, and the kind of poetic themes that are inside in this film with when it comes to smell and stuff like that. It's a really interesting movie. So this is the front cover, and it's like a slip cover type of thing, and it's paperback. So I'm gonna fade in here the next thing that I got courtesy of the Criterion Collection, which is really cool. And you see here how it slips out and stuff. I love the picture. I love it has just the right amount of shadow. Logan, you don't have to scream. I know you're getting excited, man. I'm excited about this Parasite Criterion Collection Blu-ray. I'm actually thinking of purchasing it myself. From what the looks of it, I see here. I don't know if there's 2 discs here, so we're gonna find out what's in. I'm gonna zoom in here real quick. We're gonna find out what's in the back end here for this film. We're gonna find out right now. I'm gonna show you the back end of what could be. I mean, we can't see the back end here, but I'm going to show you on their website, what is included in the. Sorry. What's included in the special features here. I'm going to show you some more stuff. That's why. So you see here, this is a slipcover, a little closer, zoomed in version of all this. And then now I'm going to put the website. So this is the Criterion Collection website that I'm going to put up now. I'm going to drink some coffee. And I think I might have to let the dog in, so I'm going to let everybody simmer on this one. All right, I'm back. Ooh, sorry about that. My headphones. So let me know, even in the live chat, if you're in the live chat. I do give shout outs at the end of all these videos. So after the giveaway, I will give a shout out to whomever's on here. I see right now, just checking it out, I see Bree Hudgens. That's my wife. I love your show. I want to see this movie last Christmas. Aw, yay. Yeah, I'm excited to see it too. We could see it tonight, baby, if you want, since it's out. We'll go and find it and rent it and check it out. So I'm very excited that you said something here. Thank you, baby. I love you so much. All right, so let's continue here and let's talk about Parasite here. This is the Criterion Collection. So scrolling down here, we have the special features, and cool. So we have it on screen. Perfect. So from what I see here is a new 4K. Yeah, that's what I was looking for on that disc. If it said 4K, but it's a 4K master, a digital master, approved by director Bong Joon-ho. He's the filmmaker behind the movie Parasite, and actually a bunch of movies, a lot of big movies like The Snowpiercer, and he spawned their TV show coming from, I believe, a graphic novel and stuff like that. But his film Snowpiercer was really, really good. New audio commentary featuring the director and critic Tony Raines, black and white version of the film with the Dolby Atmos soundtrack, and new introduction by Bong. Oh, that's cool. By the director, he introduces a new conversation between the director and then another critic. A new interview with the director, production designer, and editor of the film. A new program about the new Korean. Yeah, a new program about the new Korean cinema movement featuring the director and filmmaker Park Chan-wook. Hopefully I'm not butchering that one. Cannes Film Festival press conference. Oh, this is cool, with from 2019, featuring the director and members of the cast. Masterclass, which I'm wondering if this has to do with like the masterclass stuff. And I'm gonna look it up on my phone. I have, thanks to my sister, figured out a way for me to have the Masterclass app on my phone, so I have that. So I'm going to check that out. From the 2019 Lumiere Festival, Lyon, France. Lumiere is I believe a French director back in the day in the silent era, or I believe when sound started coming to fruition at the time. So that's a big film festival there. So I think that's just he probably goes through like a whole masterclass thing there, interview or something there, and maybe that's what they call it. So that's pretty cool. So it may not have to do with the masterclass app or website. Moving on, storyboard comparison. Ooh, really cool. So they'll have the pictures, screenshots of the film, coinciding with the storyboards that were drawn for the film. Very, very nice. So definitely something to learn from here. So there's a lot of stuff here, trailers, plus an essay by, excuse me, by a critic. There's an essay here. So definitely something to check out. Hey, you don't need to scream. You don't need to do that. That's not something. That's not really anything you're doing. So playing, I'm going to play here with no sound. So this is some of the images of the film of Parasite. The whole movie, I watched it with subtitles, so it's not translated in English or anything like that. It's very, very good, very, very good dramatically, and it's like has this like thriller aspect to it. And just the way it's shot and everything, it was shot on Arri Alexa and all these lenses, and using even 3D to get this drama film type thriller and story. Look, the host was really good from what I gather. I didn't even get to watch that movie, but I heard great things about it. It's on my Hulu list to check out. But that house there that you see right there is all digitally created, and it wasn't even there on set. They only had like the first floor. The second floor was completely digitally added in there. So, and that whole location is not even where the location outside of this is at. So it's really, really cool to check out. So let me know in the comments below if you've seen this movie, if you've seen Parasite already. If you haven't, I suggest checking it out and taking your time checking it out, watching it, and reading the subtitles, and really it has its own imagination and whole world into it, and it just it's very poetically well done. There's a reason why it won Best Picture across the board. So I highly, highly recommend it for any filmmaker. All these images, they all tell a story. You see even the stairs here climbing from bottom to the top. And you see that there's a lot of images with stairs and levels and stuff like that. And you'll find that out more when you get into the ending of this film, when you see this film. So let me know down in the comments below if you're looking to check this movie out. And we're going to move on to finding out who the winner is for this giveaway. So we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that right away here. So now, stay tuned right now. So we're going to get into how basically who won the Lighthouse movie code giveaway. So put myself up on here so you can see this, and we can break this up real quick, and you can see when where I put this up here. So just kind of move this around here. All right, so we're doing the Lighthouse giveaway, so get ready for that right now. And I do everything, hopefully it's always new people all the time. There's a lot of people this time around, so I'm making note of that this time around too. And I'm going to fade it in here. I use a tool called TubeBuddy, and TubeBuddy helps me with, let's see here. So TubeBuddy helps me with finding a winner when it comes to the comments, and it picks at random on its own automatically, so I don't really have to do much, and it makes it fair for everybody. Let's see here. I mean, I still do a little bit when I notice somebody that has like won recently. If they've won recently, I try to make sure that they win, somebody else new wins, or they win a little later. If over time there's a lot of people, then I feel like there should be always somebody new for a long time. There's been a couple old people coming in and winning and stuff like that, and I'm always trying to make sure that new people win this and make it fair. So since this is a new movie and it seems like a lot of people really want it, I'm gonna make sure of that. So I'm gonna press this button here, pick a winner. So this is somebody I haven't seen. It looks like Jill Tiz. Man, I'd love to win IG. I'd love to win, probably. Not win like a time and place. IG is Jill Tiz 94. Let's see here. Let's make sure. So you're the winner so far while I check here. $94. All right. So green light is following you. Nobody else. Green light is following you. So it doesn't look like you're not following me or anything like that. So it doesn't look like I sent you anything. I don't recognize your Instagram. So congratulations, you've won The Lighthouse. This is an R-rated film, so I'm sure you already know that. And this is actually a really, really, really good film. Let me put myself back up on here, because I really, really highly suggest this film if you haven't seen it already. Congratulations to Gil. I believe it's Gil Tiz. I could be saying your name wrong, so hopefully you're on the live chat. And let me check the live chat actually, and then see if anybody else is on there. And you are on there, Gil Tiz. So yeah, thanks. Well, you're welcome. Thank you for even showing up on the giveaway for our last video and showing up on here on this video and understanding how everything goes. So I appreciate that. We just followed you on Instagram, so congratulations on the win. I followed you on Instagram, so you can follow me back or accept a message when I'm going to send you the movie code giveaway for this time around for The Lighthouse. So I'm excited to see what your thoughts are. So come back to this video or the other video on the unboxing, and you can find out what his thoughts are on the movie The Lighthouse from Gil's head. So whatever you want to say, let me know, because I want to know too, and I'm sure a lot of people do as well. So if you want to get into all these unboxings and giveaways and stuff like that, I have 2 more coming, which will be a double feature for Halloween. So stay tuned for that. Hit the notification bell so you can find out right away when they're both up or when Interstellar's up, and you can get on the giveaway for this one. This is just going to be an unboxing for El Camino, because I figured it's on